My hands are steady and my eyes are good, and I think my reasoning powers are still there.
So you want the secret to Dr. Ellsworth's indestructible health? The formula for 37 years of being so healthy he makes Wolverine look fragile? But what could a 104-year-old possibly snack on? Prunes and tapioca? Trust us when we say that these snacks are not only delicious, but they're sure to keep an old man sharp as a tack for over 100 years. 5. Berries. Nature's candy with a side of sass. Berries. You know, those tiny fruits that look like they belong on an overpriced charcuterie board? While a lot of them are mostly used to add a little aesthetic to your plates, they're very underrated little nutritional powerhouses. Fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins are all rolled into this adorable, colorful package. Let's take raspberries here. For example, those sweet little berries have over 8 grams of fiber per cup. That's more than you'd get from eating a whole loaf of that fake whole-grain bread you bought last week. And don't even get me started about blueberries. They're what we'd like to call little brain pills. Completely packed with anthocyanins, they help keep your memory very sharp and alert. No wonder Dr. Ellsworth found no trouble naming all his elementary school teachers and the exact date he last got sick, which, let us assure you, was nearly a century ago. Here's a little pro tip. When berries aren't in season, don't cry about it. You always have the frozen ones as an option. They might not be as nutritious as the fresh ones, but they're still a pretty good alternative till it's berry season again. Thaw them in your oatmeal, smoothies, or yogurt. Just make sure you don't add sweeteners unless you want to ruin your healthy snack with, well, a sugar tsunami. 4. Sweet potatoes, the MVP of root vegetables. Have a look at these beautiful sweet potatoes, or as I like to call them, orange miracles. These babies are loaded with alpha and beta carotene. Sounds pretty fancy, doesn't it? A little too complicated? Don't worry. It's just a nerdy way of saying they're amazing when it comes to taking care of your eyes, bones, and immune system all in all. Okay, so to dumb it down, let's just say you have one sweet potato. That one medium sweet potato itself could give you 4 times your daily recommended vitamin A. And 4 times is not a small amount. That's like eating one potato and getting the health benefits of 4 of them without the worry of overdosing on carbs, of course. Why bother with multivitamins when Mother Nature made these beautiful fluorescent spuds? Oh, and how could we not mention how sweet potatoes have antioxidants that fight free radicals too? What are antioxidants, you might wonder? You know, those pesky molecules that cause diseases and wrinkles. I don't know about you, but at 104, Dr. Ellsworth sure looked like he liked to keep his wrinkles to a minimum. Oh, and also, no, we're not putting marshmallows on top. We're trying to stay healthy and not running a dessert buffet here. So what do we have to add to our diet? Just a few of these pocket-friendly treats. 3. Broccoli, the overachiever of veggies. Broccoli. Okay, I know. Not a lot of broccoli fans here. This one is the vegetable that everyone probably loves to hate. Hate on it all you want. But you and I both know we secretly need this green veggie. It wouldn't be wrong to say broccoli is like the overachiever in high school who aced every class and still found time to play 3 varsity sports. Aren't we all envious of such a sport? Well, here we don't have to be, because the sport is meant to do good for us. Vitamins A, C, and K, check. Folate, check. Cancer-fighting sulforaphane, double check. Who knew you would find all of these packed in this furry green thing? Let's just say in simpler words that this green superstar detoxifies your body better than any overpriced juice cleanse ever could. So if you're trying to look good, but also save your extra spend on products, broccoli is the way to go. Oh, but I don't like broccoli, Dr. Ellsworth. Well, Karen, Dr. Ellsworth did not like living through the Great Depression either, but it made him much stronger, ha. Steam it, roast it, or eat it raw with hummus. The only thing is, you better make sure you eat it. Just don't reach a position in the future where you complain to yourself about your bones being brittle at 60 because you skipped your broccoli. We would not want to tell you we told you so. 2. Tea, the elixir of life. Tea, the original beverage of champions and the only drink that makes you feel sophisticated while wearing sweatpants. Forget your overpriced lattes with their 3 pumps of caramel syrup or those energy drinks that taste like liquid regret. Tea has been around for thousands of years, very quietly keeping humans hydrated, healthy, and smug about their beverage choices. And here's the kicker. It's not just a drink, it's a super drink. Black, green, white, you get a whole variety to pick from. They're all packed with flavonoids, those magical antioxidants that make your cells say, "Thank you for not being terrible to us today." So why are flavonoids such a big deal? These bad boys can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's, diabetes, and even some cancers. That's right. Every sip of tea is basically a tiny slap in the face to chronic illness. And let's not forget about your teeth and bones. Studies show tea drinkers tend to have healthier gnashers and stronger skeletons. It's like a 2-for-1 deal for your body, except you're not stuck with some useless second item like a free tote bag. When you add a splash of lemon juice to your tea, you're not just elevating the taste, you're protecting the flavonoids. Think of citric acid as the bodyguard for your antioxidants, making sure they stick around long enough to do their good work. Plus, squeezing a lemon into your tea gives you a certain je ne sais quoi. Suddenly, you're not just someone drinking tea in your kitchen, you're a connoisseur at an elegant afternoon tea party, despite the fact you haven't showered yet. But please, let's get one thing straight. I'm talking about real tea here, freshly brewed, loose leaf or bagged, whatever floats your teapot. Just don't bring me one of those bottled iced teas with enough sugar to make a birthday cake jealous. That's definitely not what Dr. Ellsworth would suggest we have. And speaking of health, let's talk specifics. Green tea is loaded with catechins, which are basically the ninja warriors of the antioxidant world. They help boost your metabolism, so every cup is like a tiny calorie-burning assistant. Black tea, on the other hand, contains thiaflavins, compounds that support heart health and keep your arteries as clean as a whistle. And white tea? It's the delicate hipster of the tea world, with a light flavor and even more antioxidants because it's less processed. Oh, and did I mention stress relief? Tea contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes relaxation without knocking you out like a tranquilizer. It's why you can sip a cup and feel zen enough to deal with Karen from accounting, but still alert enough to finish that spreadsheet. 1. Nuts. Finally, our number one snack. Nuts. Nuts. Nature's way of saying, I got you, fam. They're loaded with healthy fats, magnesium, and insoluble fiber, or simply all things that keep your heart happy and your gut bacteria thriving. Antioxidants in nuts, like resveratrol and ellagic acid, help combat free radicals. And we've already discussed how much I hate those little troublemakers. Nuts also fight inflammation, which can lower your risk of cancer. Basically, eating nuts is like giving your body a high five. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, mix it up, won't you? Or, if you're feeling fancy, spread some nut butter on whole grain toast. Just don't be that person who eats an entire jar of peanut butter in one sitting. It's all about moderation, folks. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have a sweet potato in the oven and a cup of tea waiting. Cheers to your health and mine. So there you have it. 5 snacks. 5 reasons Dr. Ellsworth hadn't been sick in 37 years. And no, he did not spend his days meditating in a Himalayan cave or doing 14-step skincare routines. He snacked, stayed as active as he could be, and he also laughed at people who think fad diets are the answer. If you want to join the 104 Club, start snacking smart. And if you don't, well, enjoy your processed chips and soda while some of us are going to be out here planning our 120th birthday parties. If you found this video interesting, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click on the tiny bell icon on the side to stay notified and updated on all of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.